conference affair lined up for you today as the Brooklyn Nets come in for this one. Welcome to 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. Kevin Harlan here, joined by our analyst Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. Plus, reporting from the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. Harden. And Harden with the stuff.
Yeah, just constantly attacking the paint. Harden does not settle. And the league's preeminent practitioner of the step-back three, James Harden, is as good as it gets. And, you know, like the skyhook, an unguardable shot. And paired with his dribble drive, a two-move torture chamber.
Tries yet again. Durant for three.
Boy, just 1 for 4. A little brisky right now.
Jumps up. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on DeAndre Jordan.
There's a lot to like about Bogdanovic's game. He's a skilled scorer, he's a capable defender, and I think there's some leadership qualities there.
And thanks to that step back, Harden already the all-time leader in unassisted three-point shots.
And not to mention four-point plays. And up until recently, teams built elaborate offenses to create their three-point looks. Harden the first to do it one-on-one with volume and efficiency. And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
We've seen a quick start here for the Nets. It's a 5-point game. Harden right side. Gobert with the block.
An intimidating force who continues to wipe away shots with ease. Go to work, Rudy Gobert. How about the timing? Could be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery.
It up for Jordan. Stolen by Mitchell. Trying to get open is Bogdanovich. Stolen by Harden. Here's Jordan. That's in, coming off the assist from KD.
When you think that this guy was so raw and so skinny coming into the league, now DeAndre Jordan brushing off these challenges with ease.
Mitchell's shot is good.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
And while his ability to score gets so much attention, Harden demonstrating why he's also regarded as an elite-level passer.
Great talkers over the years, trash talkers on the floor in this league. Do you think they do it more to get themselves going, Greg, or do they do it with the purpose of getting under their opponent's skin?
And Kevin, that's a great question, and believe it or not, you see both. I've seen guys who do it to get under your skin, and I've also seen guys that do it for their own benefit. That's how they derive their confidence. And so it's about you figuring out what works for you. I've seen some guys, they don't say smack. They don't say a word during the course of the game, but they will cut your heart out. So it's just about what fits your personality in terms of making you play your best.
Well, I'm glad you don't trash talk here on 2K, Greg. I'll tell you that right now.
No, we don't do that part.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. The shot will not fall. And Brooklyn will now go the other way with it. And Harden wide open. He shoots. And Harden with the stuff.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
I know it's early, but you have got to like the dominance down low. Right now, they are playing bully basketball.
And the basket is good. Nets leading by 9. Here's Durant. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now here's Favors. It's hauled in by DeAndre Jordan.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
A putback. And KD is right there.
Well, how about the persistence of KD? He knows he has the size and the reach to keep those possessions alive.
Lobbed up there for KD. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Boy, KD gets himself right to the rim. Liftoff is complete.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. To the paint. Here's Bogdanovich. Rebound, Brooklyn. And here again, the Nets in transition. Up the court they go. Harden, no good. Now, here's Clarkson. Chalk up 2 there.
Well, Jordan Clarkson, a nice, efficient look there. Boy, that'll help your percentages.
Oh, and he nails it just in time.
One eye on the rim, one on the clock. What a play.
Coaches talk about ending quarters. Well, you cannot do it better than that.
So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. Nets lead by 16. Live from Vivint Smart Home Arena, you're watching 2K Sports. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And the Nets have been rolling right along here, haven't they?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And we know this. Every team in the league now seems to be looking to play with pace.
Pass to Ingles. Now Mitchell.
Now this guy's got some grit and some determination. Is Kevin Durant capable on the offensive end? Yes, but the defense as spectacular.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless. And Kevin Durant, one of the greatest scorers to ever play. Not the most prolific scorer, but perhaps the most talented. He's dangerous from any part of the floor.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, we all know that there are some people who dislike James Harden's style of play. They're bored watching him shoot free throws. He said, "I see how teams guard me and find ways to exploit it. I just outthink the game, and I'm faulted for it." Kevin, that may be, but it's hard to argue with the results. Back to you.
You're right, one of the top scorers in league history, David. Thanks for that report. Greg, as scores go, Kevin Durant's as efficient as any.
I mean, Durant has an insane field goal percentage for the shots that he takes. I mean, when you factor in how many threes he puts up, it gets even more impressive. Durant takes so many shots where he's covered and is still efficient. It's just mind-blowing.
Here's Dinwiddie. Griffin trying to get open. And it's Brooklyn scoring again.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
And that one, good.
I'm telling you this, if you leave one of Ingles' teammates open, Joe is going to find him.
Green. Can't hit that one. O'Neal with the defensive effort. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jeff Green. That is his first foul of the game. Mitchell outside. Stolen by Durant. And now Irving pushing it up. No one back to stop him. But they'll get another chance. Second chance shot. Here's Griffin. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Timeout is called, first of the game for the Jazz.
And Doris, make no mistake about it, Spencer Dinwiddie is looking to score, an instant offense type of player.
And Spencer Dinwiddie knows what his role is, and he plays it perfectly. He can go a little hot and cold for stretches, but he doesn't let it affect him. Dinwiddie's always going to provide that offensive punch that's so critical for you.
Jazz trailed by 21. Here's Ingles. Pass to Conley. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. And then Durant with the jam.
Well, the size and height of Kevin Durant makes him a prime threat to throw it down. You've got to keep him out of the paint.
The drive by Mitchell. Count that as his fourth basket of the night. Just 7 shots to get there.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
Well, Kyrie Irving, if you're open, he will find you. This guy is a scorer, but he understands others have got to come along with him.
They get it back.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
You know, when you look at the balance of power between players and teams, Greg, does it feel like the players now have more say, more control than they used to?
No doubt. We're seeing more players demand trades, sign shorter contracts with opt-outs. And the irony of that is, in my era, our best players were fearful for the length of their contracts or the life expectancy of their careers, believe it or not. And these guys today, they understand their value. They know what they bring to the table, and they are utilizing that to the max.
And is that good, Greg, for the game?
I think so. That was worth the price of admission. And this is how a floor leader makes a statement. Harden just put the other team on notice.
Outside Durant. Here's the three. Buries it from three-point range. Durant's got 9 points in the quarter.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And to make that mistake at this time is tough to come back from.
These are the kinds of plays that can be game changers, that can make you hang your head.
From deep, Harden. It's good, and it's his 6th make against 11 attempts.
You can just see the passion and love with which he plays the game. You see how he prepares, the work ethic, the way he interacts with his teammates. And when he hits the floor, it's all about the game.
Off the step back. Bogdanovich grabs the miss.
Boy, he was wide open. You wonder, did he overthink it? That's a missed opportunity.
Here's O'Neal. Some solid defense from Harris. Harden right side. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Well, we've seen this 1 or 2 times, have we not? DeAndre Jordan, finishing end of the alley-oop. Nice.
And so it's Brooklyn, leading by a full 31 points at the end of the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We'll get right back to the action when we return. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Lobbed up there for KD.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams. And with Kevin Durant recovering from the Achilles injury, glad we get to see one of the all-time greats back in action.
No doubt, Greg. And KD is trying to navigate his way through one of the most difficult injuries a basketball player can face. But we know unequivocally this man will go down as one of the elite scorers in NBA history. That combination of size and shooting is truly something to behold.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. For the Utah Jazz last season, there was a lot of fallout from the COVID crisis. But Rudy Gobert was able to patch up things with his teammates, and specifically guard Donovan Mitchell, after Gobert realized his mistake. For a team with so much maturity and potential to win, it's good to see them finally be able to turn the page. Guys?
Good to see things back on track. Thanks, David.
I think Kevin Durant has proven he's all about winning. He's going to do whatever it takes. This guy is a gamer. He can meet the biggest moments, and he's willing to grind. I just love watching this guy go.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
For Brooklyn, they have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight.
And Doris, last season for Kyrie Irving, really one of waiting. No Durant on the year to play off of, and then Kyrie's season with the Nets was cut short due to injury.
Well, second surgery for Irving in the last 3 years. You obviously hope he and KD can stay healthy and try to revitalize this Nets organization. Irving is so excited about being on the court. The NBA misses him when he's not playing. Let's hope he stays healthy.
Here's Ingles. Makes it off the glass.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
Here's Harden. And Harden with the stuff.
And it's another James Harden special we're witnessing here tonight. I think this fella's got some game.
Outside, Bogdanovich. Fires the 3. Brooklyn with the rebound.
Ooh, and this is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room.
To the inside. Here's Gobert. And he banks in the layup. Gobert's got 6.
Well, if you want to pinpoint one thing about Mike Conley, it's his feel for the game. That's a pretty pass. Well, this is what you call your big man playing big. Terrific work on the glass.
Stolen by Harden. On up the court. Durant with it. Now guarded by Bogdanovich. KD drives in. Oh, and the jam by Durant.
How about the quick jump from Kevin Durant? He was impressive on that one.
From deep Ingles. It's hauled in by Harris. From deep three-point range. From beyond the arc and then some. KD's got 9 points now in just the second half. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. Here's Gobert. Count it.
I'll tell you, you cannot give Rudy Gobert an inch of space when he's working the glass. This guy excels at using his reach.
Oh.
Wow. We are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special. And turnovers have been the issue for him.
You can see the coaches have gotten into him a little bit about this. They've got to do a better job of taking care of the ball.
And Utah making a change here. 1:24 left to play in the third. Outside, Bogdanovich. And a miss there on the triple.
Right now trying to get into a rhythm, but so far this quarter, boy, he is struggling to make anything go down.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Mitchell is double. Drills the three-pointer. Mitchell's got 11.
Everyone's so concerned about the dribble drive ability of Donovan Mitchell, but boy, you better contest as well. Well, they're calling his number time and time again, and he is delivering.
The Nets look good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts. Here's Mitchell. Offensive rebound. Here's Gobert. And that one drops for him. Gobert's got 6 here in this quarter.
Well, this guy's so big and athletic and getting very good at establishing himself on the interior. This guy has been a catalyst for them all game long. What a job leading them to this lead.
A shot by Clarkson, no good. And now Durant running the floor, galloping all by himself.
Boy, Kevin Durant, an absolute nightmare in transition. Combined size, speed, great scoring ability. Look out.
The Jazz shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line. So that's a nice all-around effort.
And both free throws good for Clarkson.
The one thing with Clarkson, sometimes he can get a little out of control, and he does a tremendous job creating offense and putting himself in a position to attack.
They get it back. Pass to Harris. Outside Irving. Good on the three-point shot. 12 points for him.
Boy, Kyrie Irving shoots it with such extraordinary confidence regardless of where he is on the court. This guy is one of the most dynamic scorers in the league.
And Mitchell drops them both. With 1 on the clock. And KD throws it down.
Well, you respect the jump shooting, so you close tight, and Kevin Durant gets off on the dribble drive.
And so it's Brooklyn, able to put on a and 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Greg, how special was it for you that you had your number 50 retired at UNLV?
You know, that's something I can honestly say. As a kid, you dream about a lot of things. Winning, you know, playing at the highest levels. That's something I never really fathomed, is to have your jersey hanging up in an arena. That was a surreal moment, a really cool moment, and it was awesome to be able to share it with my family and friends.
And people probably don't know that you grew up in Las Vegas, so it was probably doubly special, wasn't it?
Exactly. Born and raised.
The to-do list when you're trying to guard Kevin Durant is long, and he's used that added strength to power through contact.
And just a better job of getting to the line here in the second half. Didn't get there once in the first.
Scooped up. And Durant sends it back.
Boy, the long arms of Kevin Durant twice on the pipes.
And on the way from Irving for 3. Rebound by Ilyasova.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
And the Jazz making a change here. Thomas surveying the D. And it's sent back by Irving.
Boy, Kyrie Irving becoming a better and better defender over time. Nice block right there.
Yeah, clearly a foul of frustration right there.
Harden. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
And he knocks down the first one.
And they're doing a better job of working themselves to the line here in the second half.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Ilyasova with the ball, and it's Harden picking him up from deep. And Ilyasova hits the 3. Ilyasova's got 5 points in the quarter.
This is as pure a shooter as there is. You've got to stay connected or it's a problem.
Timeout called, the Nets.
And he could tell his guys starting to wear down a little bit. Call time to just let them get their legs back under them.
And the Nets with possession. Whoops, they pick off the pass. Pass to Morgan. Here's Oni. Misses the three. And so it's KD with it. He brings up the ball for the Brooklyn Nets. Here's Morgan. Defended by Griffin. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Kevin Durant.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
First one falls for him. He hits both from the stripe. Outside Durant. From past the arc. Sinks the three-pointer. Durant's got 44.
Do opposing defenses just start shaking their head when Kevin Durant starts cooking? Because he can heat up in a hurry.
Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Here's Niang.
And the defense has really locked down on them in this half. They need to start working to get some higher percentage shots.
And Harris wide open. He shoots. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Griffin.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
And stolen by Irving. Oh, Griffin in position.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
It's been several possessions since they've converted.
And they've got to find a way to change that.
Another miss by Utah. Irving with a clean look. And out of bounds as the Jazz gain possession. Here's Niang. And Durant sends it back. They retain possession. Thomas outside. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thomas. And here are the Nets. And here's KD for 3. Sinks the triple. KD's got 47 points.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
And here's Harris from the arc. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
It feels like they have worked their perimeter game to perfection. Swinging the ball, cashing in from the outside. What a performance.
And denied. He sends it right off the glass. It's Durant on the wing. And then Durant with the jam.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Brooklyn.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Kevin Durant.
Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
And here's Ilyasova outside. It's hauled in by Harris. The Nets on offense. The quick look, no good that time. 43 seconds left in the fourth. And the foul called on Blake Griffin. That is his first foul of the game. Pass to Morgan. Ilyasova with the ball. And out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession. And on the way from Irving for 3. Hits it from three-point range.
spirited performance. You love to get this kind of win, especially on the road.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
Both good from the line that time. Here's Irving. Well, this one is winding down now. Brooklyn can watch the clock run out. And that's going to be a travel. We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. And we'll go to the line to shoot 2. And both free throws good for Thomas. Got a piece of it. Durant in the corner. And that's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Here's Irving. Takes a 3. Three-pointer off target with that shot. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that about wraps